What up? So, I did that a little on a little dangerous side. I did that while I was up in the air. What up, dope people? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm Easy E, and today we're gonna be dropping the transmission pan and changing the transmission filter, and probably filling her back up with fresh transmission fluid. Or I might just wait till I drop her back in the car to fill it with all fluids, because the motor still don't got no oil in it. So I might as well wait till I drop it back in there, then put all the fluids back, top her back off with fluids. Because we don't know, will this engine run? Will the transmission pull her? We don't know. The transmission is a donor one from our maroon Monte Carlo. If y'all new to this channel, go check out the maroon Monte Carlo from Pedal. Listed as a no run, no drive. We found out real quick why it was a no run, no drive. So, like I said, in this video, I gotta change the transmission filter and the gasket. And that's the last thing to do with this motor before I drop her on into the donation Monte Carlo and get her back up and running. So let's go see where we at. So here she is, the donor motor for the donation Monte Carlo with the donor Monte Carlo transmission. Watch those episodes, the maroon Monte Carlo. Well, if you seen the update video, she's still sitting where she was sitting at. We had to put the starter on. The starter is already put on. The starter came off the donation Monte Carlo. I know that works. It started off the donor Monte Carlo. Didn't even know if that one worked. I tried to jump it. It didn't do nothing. So I think the starter went out on that car. That's why the car wouldn't turn over. But we didn't get that far into that car because it was just a donor car, no title, scrap title. So wasn't nothing we can do with that one anyway. I would love to hear the other car motor run, heard that motor run. If it did run, probably would have kept that motor and just rebuilt the top end. But for this job, to take off the transmission pan, you're gonna need a 10mm socket. Don't forget your gasket. The transmission filter. And your gasket. It's not a Field Pro. It's Amazon special. But we decided to use the transmission from the donor Monte Carlo, the maroon one, because that transmission only had 125,000 miles. That transmission we got from the junkyard has 153,000 miles. It came out of a Buick. Probably still will work, but I was trying it. So we're going to use the one that came out of a Monte Carlo. Y'all let me know in the comment sections below, can you use one out of a Buick that had the 3800 series motor in it? And that it was a 2003 transmission. I know it has to be a 2003 transmission. That's all I know. Other transmissions from the forums say it wouldn't work. They got the engine under that car. Y'all watch the last video, the update video. If you haven't, if you're new to this channel, here it all is again. I know I'm ranting on. I'm just ranting. But gotta get this motor ready to drop back in that car so she will run and be able to move her around again, because she's been stuck in that spot since pretty much, y'all seen the video, since I pulled the motor off camera. So let's jump into removing this transmission pan.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
And the pan has been removed. It's easier for me to do it while the motor is not inside the car than laying on my back up under the car, having all this stuff dripping my face. I could have just dropped it in the car, but got it safe. Got it hook jacked up. Got some jack stands up on it, so it only can fall either way, where I can be out the way. Still got to get the transmission filter out, but I got to clean up the pan first. Y'all know what I mean. There ain't that many shavings, metal shavings in there. Just normal. Like I said, the transmission only got 125,000 miles. She should be good to go. The car should be good to go. Never heard this motor run before. It's out of a 2001 Monte Carlo SS. And this motor has 158,000 miles on it. So the transmission had less miles than the motor. Because the other motor that was in that car, we don't know about that motor. That motor is over there is all Frankenstein. It's like somebody been there, done that, missing bolts. So that wasn't the original motor that was in that car. Maybe not the original transmission. We don't know. It was a donation car. They didn't give us the whole story on the car. They said it run and it drive. You good to go. And it didn't do neither. It didn't do none of that. Well, it ran, it drove, it moved, but the transmission wasn't kicking in. So you had to marry the engine up. Oh, I got to stop ranting on. This is the easiest rebuilds. Let's get back to doing what I do best. And that's taking things apart and putting them back together better than ever. Oops, my bad. Okay, I got the old filter off. I didn't show you that because I'm going to explain it to you. I didn't want to do that in time lapse. I want to explain it to you. We got the pan all cleaned up, little magnet all cleaned up. I have my gasket on there. It's not a Felpro gasket. It's a Amazon special gasket. It came with the filter. So I use some RTV silicone on the bottom side and the top side. So I got like 3 gaskets, 3 things of protection, so it won't leak. And with these filters, it's a little ring here. Make sure you get this ring or it comes out with the transmission filter. For me, it came out with the transmission filter. So that's easy. If it don't come out with the transmission filter, you got to don't do this while it's on the stand, but you got to get up in there and pry and get on the edges and get this seal out. It's just a seal that sits up in the transmission. You got to pry that seal out of there before you can put the new seal in. And I use my brass hammer and a socket that was like the same size as the seal and tapped it into place. Then get your new filter up in there and tap it up because that seal is real tight. It's real tight around there. So like I said, so I got the new filter up there. Looking nice. So now it's time for me to put the pan back on and call it a wrap. This engine be ready to drop back in that car because I got too many projects going on at once. And I gotta have cars running. Still waiting for people to bring me motors so I can do more motor swaps. I still got other projects in the future to do. Because y'all still remember, if you don't remember, y'all new to the channel, I still have the Pontiac Torrent, the black one that we got from Copart, that we changed the rod bearings in it, and it started overheating. So, gonna be bringing that one back to the channel, along with a donor car for that one. Because I'm going to be swapping that motor out and transmission out of that one and the interior and a bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned for all that, y'all. I like doing these motor swaps, even though it take me a long time. I like doing this better than painting cars, that is. But I got to try to be all around kind of person. So let me get back to getting this all buttoned up so I can end this video.
in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only
Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, give us a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you would. Let us know how you doing on the other side of this camera. Share this video with your friends, family, co-workers, and your social media. We truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Easy E's Rebuilds so we can grow this channel and get a shop. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. We have merch at teespring.com. We take Cash App donations, and we take donations of cars, just like the one I'm working on, which is pretty much a headache, all these donation cars. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, if you would. It's all links in the description area below. For your pleasure, go check it out. Even links to other YouTubers that I follow on a regular basis. And with all that said, stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Deuces.